morning YouTube, this is Dion of DNiceAdventures back with another video. In today's video, I will be making my first visit to the Smithsonian National Zoological Park, or simply known as the DC Zoo or National Zoo here in Washington, DC. The zoo has been closed for the past few months due to the pandemic, but recently reopened on May 21st, 2021. Today is June 1st, 2021, and I will be making my entry into the zoo for the very first time. The entry into the zoo is free, but since the reopening of the zoo, you must go online to the zoo's website, which I have linked down below to reserve a time slot for your entry into the zoo. You can reserve your time slot days, weeks, or months in advance on the site, as well as a reserved parking at the zoo for $30. To access the exhibits along the Asian Trail, including a chance to see the giant pandas, you'll need to reserve a free Asia Trail / Panda Pass once you arrive at the zoo by scanning the QR code. I'm excited to go inside and see what's going on inside the zoo since the reopening, and with this being my first time. So let's go ahead inside and enjoy this new adventure. As you walk in, they do have signs for all visitors. Age 2 and older are required to wear a face covering in all indoor spaces. If you are fully vaccinated, visitors are not required to wear a face mask covering outdoors. They do ask that you maintain a safe social distance of 6 feet. Upon entry into the zoo, they do have a photo app here for your zoo picture. After going through a brief entry, you do come across this large panda here that has a QR code for when you enter the park that you can scan and reserve your time for the Panda Trail. I have now entered into the Asian Trail, and hopefully I will be able to see some pandas this morning. Upon entry into the Asian Trail, the first animal you do come across is the sloth bear. This is the habitat for the sloth bear, which I do not see at this very moment. Again, it is still kind of early in the morning, so I guess he's still sleeping. Well, let's go on to the next one. After the sloth bear, you do come to the clouded leopard exhibit. The panda exhibit, and it is not one out on the grounds right now, but if you look up through the trees, you can see it. Very small glimpse of it inside the trees. We're gonna go down to the next level to see if we can get a better view of it. This pathway bridge next to the giant pandas is the Asian elephants. Well, down here you can see 2 elephants out and about this morning. out, there are 2 adult pandas and 1 baby panda, which is on the other side of this wall. I believe this is the male that is separated from the baby and the mother. That panda, you walk down towards the other part of the trail, you will be able to see the other set of pandas that are out. Hopefully we can see some as we walk over here, and we do.
Mom, or just coming closer there? Remind everyone she's bare, really strong. Looks fluffy. Still bare.
Up in the trees, you can see the baby panda bear.
Revival music.
So now, after seeing both adult pandas and the baby panda that was in the tree, you can go over to the opposite side of it and see a different look to the Asian elephants along this side.
You know what I think, Daddy? I think this box is a little deep. I think it is.
As we come up, you can see a elephant right here eating breakfast there. And earlier we were up on the bridge that overlooked the elephants. They have a giant panda house once you leave from out of the trail. Not really sure what's inside, but we're gonna go out here and take a look and see. They have a little photo out right there with the panda, and they are asking everyone to maintain a safe distance and wear a face covering. heading into the elephant trails.
Revival music.
So this is the outside of the Asian elephant trail, where you come outside to see the bull elephant that is alone by himself. And you can tell an elephant you can tell the difference of an Asian elephant and an African elephant simply by their ears. The Asian elephant has smaller ears, where the African elephant has larger ears and is also similar to the shape of Africa. After seeing the Asian elephants and the Asian trail, I am now getting ready to go down the American trail to see seals, sea lions, possibly wolves, and different types of birds along the way. Let's go check it out. Now I am coming up on the North American river otters. So in this part of the exhibit, you can see the American beaver and the woodland ducks. So there's a beaver here and one up over here. I have now arrived to the bald eagle location, where you can see the bald eagle is up in the tree on its perch. Let's see if we can get a closer look. This location is the gray seal. You will come up on the California sea lion exhibit. As you can see, there are 2 sea lions in the exhibit at this moment. attraction. You can go downstairs and see an underwater view. Seals, you come up to the Andean bear that is out grazing around for food this morning. So now after the American trail, we come up to the Amazonian location. Let's go check it out and see what we can see inside there. So unfortunately, still during the pandemic, the Amazonian location is still closed right now. So we will not be able to go inside and see the amphibians and other types of reptiles that are inside. They do have a kids farm for kids to see different types of farm animals up this way. As you first come into the kids farm, you can see that there are goats, different types of chickens over here. I believe these are alpacas here. And you come up across 2 cows. They have a location for the ring-tail lemur right outside where the waterfall is at. So I found Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky and Mike, Michael, Tito, you know all the rest of them. You do come up to the black-tailed prairie dogs that are out and about, burrowing down to the ground. Here in this area, we have the Mara. So I am on a lion and tiger trail where the tiger is not feeling like he wants to come out today. He is inside of his little home. They do have a carousel here that is currently down because of COVID, but is usually running for free during your visit. I am now approaching the orangutan location, where at this moment there are no orangutans out and about. And over here is Monkey Island. I am now inside the primate exhibit, where they have like a house to come inside to see the monkeys or orangutans. As the Alice swamp monkeys are outside, they do have the orangutan here. Approaching the Western Lowland Gorilla exhibit. now entering the Great Ape House. Great Ape House, I am getting ready to go into the Reptile House. So that's going to bring this tour to an end around the National Zoo here in Washington, D.C. I highly recommend that if you ever get the chance on your trip to Washington, D.C. to come and visit this zoo for the once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a great panda, where there are not many zoos in America that has access to the great panda. That experience is very cool, and out of all the zoos I've ever been to, that was one of the greatest experiences I would ever have. If you enjoy this video, please be that cool person to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. This is Dion with DNiceAdventures telling you to make every day an adventure, and I'll catch you on the next one.